Okay guys, welcome back to this 19th of June. Today is the US holiday 19. All right, so we're going to cover yesterday's DEX again because this is time whereby I can show you DEX chart with all the KTR and stuff like that. Yeah, so I'll show it to you now, the DEX chart. Now, before that itself, I'm going to just explain this again before we go into detail. Number one is that there's this thing called macro picture. Macro means you see the day chart and get the understanding where the OP is versus MLP. Then after that, look at the KSI. Okay, but in between, look at the pivot. In the pivot, where the pivot is also will give you a bit of information. Yeah. So once you have the macro picture, the next thing you need to look at will be the micro picture. Now, what's micro? Micro means you go into the trade itself and see that what will be the best time to buy. Example, if the day chart is KSI is green, then the market will be more towards the buy side. But if it's below OP, you're supposed to sell, you just have to sell, right? And then just take profit along the way. Right? That's called the micro picture. Then the detail is basically your risk management, like how much you risk, where to enter, where to stop loss. That one is where to come in. So today I'll cover more in depth on how to put your position in and how to put a stop loss. And then after that, consider how to do your trading stop if you want to. But one thing to note, guys, the diamond itself is very important because that will give you a heads up on the bullishness of the bearishness of the market. If the white line keep on increasing, that means the bullishness is still intact. But if you notice that the white line start to come down, right, that means the market gonna sell already. All clear? If all clear, press number 4 right now. Yeah. Okay, before we go into the DEX mode itself, yeah. Okay. All right, so with that, let's go into the DEX market and then let's see how it goes. Yeah. Okay, so let's look at DEX, everybody. So DEX basically opens at 23,366. Then the MLP is 23,410. So the opening price is below MLP. So straight away, we know that the market is more to the sell side than the buy side. That's the first thing you should know. Number two, since there is a pivot 1 that is nearby, so if the market stays above OP and above pivot 1, no matter what that means, it's confirmed a buy. Okay, but because buy is a buy, right? But the KSI is great. So same thing again, got profit must take. Can you understand this? So buy is still a buy if it's above OP, and in this case, above pivot 1. And can you buy? Yes, but the profit must take fast because the KSI is great. All clear? If all clear, press number 5 right now. Okay, all right. So we got the macro picture here. Let's go to the micro picture now to trade the market. Then the detail will be the risk management. Okay. Okay, some of you say, KL, yeah, you share with us after it happened, hindsight, so everything will be perfect. Then how? Then how am I going to share with you if it's not after the market? Correct, and also funny, y'all. All right, do live. I try to live if I can today because my time in afternoon, I'm usually packed to do the app, do the corporate side of the business. Morning, I do this with y'all. Afternoon, I prepare that. Then I also be involved in my own trading and also other stuff. So sometimes I miss out the DEX, but I can see you guys are doing very well, okay? So let's go through the detail, yeah? Let's follow me together, yeah? So first of all, once the market opens, straight away you get to see the diamond already available on the screen, okay? So the diamond come out already, right? So what you do, take a white line and place it on the closing price of it until the next diamond appear. It's as simple as that, okay? So once the market stays above the diamond, okay, you can go in to buy. And in this case itself, the first TP, where is it? Yes, the first TP is just here itself at the MLP. First TP. But I say, Cal, I don't want, too near already. Okay, never mind. The next TP must be placed at KTR plus 1. Why? Because I told you already the upside itself is up to 80%, right? 80 to 85%. So it's a very good trade here. And once you trigger it, what must you do? Get out and your day has ended. Now, of course, you can, I traded less than half an hour, my day has ended. Yes, if you made money, why not, right? I mean, you made $200 today, it's done already, ma. So what for you want to still stay around? Okay. All right. So let's say, Kel, I want to continue trading and how? Then okay, what can I do? So market hit, market pull back to MLP, market come back again. So now the market stays and the diamond again appear, right? So by right, you should put another line at the closing price until the next diamond. So you can see that the market got go up again. Not bad, right? Okay, but this time around, as it go up, you notice that it didn't go to KTR plus 2 already, right? Because I told you guys the KSI day chart is red, so there will be limitation on the upside. Now, it's not happening every day, but just be careful. So for those who have been with me, you have done something extra. What do you do, guys? Those who have been with me last few days, right? What would you have done? Right, the market didn't go to KTR plus 2, but what would you have done? Remember, yesterday I talked about it. What would you have done? KTR plus 1.5. Exactly. Well done, Susan. So you take the midway of it and then you put across, right? And you see the market really stop here. This is sick and seriously good, guys. If you really put whatever I share with you into practice and try it out, I can tell you, you will make money. And what is scary is that after that, you see the market purposely come down and again stop exactly at the MLP. So I can tell you MLP is not the only thing that, I mean, it's not I'm the only one who knows, but the thing is that I created this since what, when I'm 19-year-old? Correct. So you see, very interesting. So after that itself, right, you can see the market start to go sideways, and then you have a 4 diamond again appearing on the screen, and like this. So the market cannot go up, right? See the market again come down. Now, can you short the market? If you don't dare to short, it's fine, because it's still above OP, right? That's understandable. Okay, but the price really came down to the next technical level, as we can see very, very clearly. Okay, then after that, you can see the DAX start to go sideways towards the downside. And look at it, how scary it is. It really came down all the way to KTR minus 1, which I told you guys that basically the OP to minus 1 is 80 to 85%, right? So it happens again. Okay, so after it hit the KTR minus 1, it rebounded, and let's say you can buy, put a line across it. So you can draw as long as possible, as long as no excuse me, no new diamond appear. So question is, Kel, can I buy here? It's above OP, above diamond, right? You can buy. But I told you, right, KTR plus 1 has been given already. So that's why, guys, it's very important to trade the maiden KTR plus 1 minus plus 2, or subsequent the minus 1 minus 2. Whatever happened already, right? The remaining part itself you trade, right? Usually you get smacked by the boys. Okay, left, right, no point. So that's why wake up earlier or trade it better will be a better choice, and you stick the whole day and then ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Okay, so you can see that after that, the market keep on hanging around at the KTR minus 1. Try their best to go up, but you can see very interesting. Here is KTR minus 1. This is actually pivot 1. This is MLP. So the market try to go up to pivot, break, pivot, but the once it hit MLP, it pulls back down again. And once it pull back down, you can see the market will start to come down. And then after that, you notice the diamond was shaped up already. The typical diamond that by the market cannot go up. Right, the diamond typically cannot go up, right? Just draw a line. You can see the market just couldn't go up. So these are all the telltale signs that there will be some selling very, very soon. Okay, so that is why I say, guys, actually DAX very good to trade. And if you ask me, right, you can see what happened later in DAX itself, right? You can see it went literally sideways, really. And how long is sideways? Let me see. Okay, from here to the end of day itself, right, it's basically 60 bar. Wow, 60 bar, 3 hours there. All right, very, very long. 3 hours, right? Yeah, 60 bars, 5 hours, sorry. Yeah, okay. So that's why I say, do take note of that. Yeah, very, very important. Just give it a miss. If you traded the front part, then the miss, the back one, just give it a miss. Okay, all clear? All right, next thing is to cover what we shared yesterday regarding of the market and the KCB. Not too sure you remember what I say. I'm gonna bring it in right now that this is the Dow Jones. Right, so yesterday you can see that the market got recover all the way, but it misses the KCB just by a fraction. The KCB was 42,540. Yesterday the high was 22,516. it missed the KCB by just a mere 24 points. But the thing is that it's happening, right? So after that, we come back down, you notice that the market basically covered the white candle just now. So that's why the white candle, once it touches the white candle opening price, which is 42,034, right? Once it touched only, right, the market rebounded. That's why if you're here, if you understand what I just said, right, KCB is a very, very powerful support and resistance. If you can draw it properly, breaks this level, go this level. If you break this level and pull back, then tomorrow there could be some profit taking already. So all these things tells you a lot of story. Like if you get into chart mode itself and you just do it, you should be able to get a hang of it. Okay, all clear? Right, if all clear itself, that will be the end of today's revision. I hope you enjoyed the deck session and also remember how to do that, where to put an entry and then where to put your stop loss. Stop loss you didn't put actually. You got entry first, at 100 LTP level. Then tomorrow we focus on the stop loss then. Okay, thank you very much. Take care. Have a great day. Bye bye.